Hello, I'm making this video to share a bit about my experience with ayahuasca. If you're curious to learn about ayahuasca, with a simple Google search, you will come across hundreds, if not thousands, of articles, videos, research, a lot of information about ayahuasca. And what I would like to speak to right now is uh, some of my experiences with ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a brew that comes originally from the Amazon jungle of South America. And I sat with ayahuasca for the first time a few years ago in Holland. And I want to say that ayahuasca gave me a new experience, gave me a new insight, a new way of looking at the world. I have two very impactful, life-changing experiences that um, really touched me and changed me. The first one is when my eldest daughter, Sarah, was born, and I was there at the birth, and I was able to cut the umbilical cord, and that was very, very a definite moment where I felt I was changing and something inside of me had changed and my life had changed forever. And I would say that there's that experience, and then the other experience right next to it is the first time I participated in a ceremony where I drank ayahuasca. And in it, I was able to confront a lot of my fears. I was able to confront a lot of my pain from the past. And the way one sits with ayahuasca is one goes to a retreat at a sanctuary place where uh, one drinks ayahuasca in the context of a ceremony with a lot of respect. A ceremony is open and there are guides or a shaman who will hold space and direct the ceremony. And the beautiful thing about the ceremonies is that there's no one teaching you or preaching at you. You get to consume this brew, and within 30 minutes to 40 minutes, a lot of things begin to happen. Um, your senses, your hearing, your sense of smell, sight, they all change, and they even get magnified to where you can experience things that are transcendent. Uh, I got to I got to feel a lot and receive a lot of information in the space of 4 to 6 hours after I consumed the brew. I had epiphanies, I had dreams, I had visions, I had a lot of information that can be described as a download of information. And I had moments where I cried. I cried parts of my upbringing, parts of my traumas. One of them being military life and having lived through a deployment. And one of the things that are common amongst most experiences with ayahuasca is what they call the purge. And you're given a bucket, and in it, at some point, you're going to feel nauseous. And for most people, they're going to feel like they want to throw up. And it's not just the kind of throw up where you feel sick and you just want to throw up. You do throw up, that's part of it. But I see it as a height, like there's a thought, an epiphany, an experience that at the moment it comes to life in your mind, and then you realize that you need to let go of that. And the bucket receives, in a way, uh, that pain, that discomfort, that sadness that you may have been carrying for a very long time. And that's how it was for me in terms of a lot of the pain that I was carrying from having served and in the U.S. military, having been deployed, and having witnessed uh, painful painful events. And that was one of the experiences that I have through ayahuasca. Another experience that I had was the amount of freedom of thought, I felt as if for the first time I could sit with my thoughts and I could carry a thought all the way through to its logical conclusion, to where after a while I would just smile or laugh, because I would have this realization that all those things that I had been so serious about, that I had been that I had made part of my identity, a lot of those things were laughable. Not laughable in the sense that it was like, wow, is this why I'm suffering? Is this why I am feeling so much pain? It's the experience taught me to let go. The experience taught me that my life has not only been sadness and pain, but it also showed me a lot of happy moments. It showed me a lot of moments of joy, and it's like a dream, but it's more than a dream. It's visceral. You're not only seeing the experience, if you're lucky enough to receive a vision at the time, uh, or the thoughts are not just thoughts. They're accompanied with a lot of feeling and emotion, where you feel it throughout your body. And sometimes I like to say that it's more real than real, and at least that's the best way I can describe it. Um, Throughout the experience is different for everyone, as I've gathered. I've participated in the last few years in a lot of ayahuasca ceremonies, and as I've after the ceremony, there's what we call integration, where people get to share their experiences, and it's different for everyone who participates. Some people get to have profound thoughts, some people get to have profound visions, and some people just stay with the discomfort of just having to purge, throw up, or feeling the need to go to the toilet. And sometimes all of them happen at once. So for some people, they are going to feel, they are going to see, and sometimes you're going to hear stuff. You're gonna hear insights, and that's part of the whole ayahuasca experience. I know that right now, as I am attempting to share with you my experience, it will not do justice. It's something that people need to sit and experience for themselves, but it is profound. It is a transcendent experience. It is a mystical experience. And as I've said and talked to a few of the medicine carriers who have been doing this for years, they tell me that for them, quite literally, to be able to enter into the world of the spirits and be able to commune with Great Spirit or God, or some of the spirits and angels that are around us. And I'm very grateful that I've been able to participate in ayahuasca ceremonies, that I've been able to make it part of who I am, part of who part of what I do. And I'm very happy that I get to share this right now with others. And I invite people to find out for themselves whether this is something that they would venture to experience, because it is available, it is out there, and Mother Earth, or the Earth, or we can even say Heavenly Father, God, all there is, Great Spirit, has created this earth, or has given us this earth, these elements that are available to us, and they can help us to receive what in the old spiritual books they refer to as revelation. You can receive revelation for yourself, and you can receive insights and epiphanies, call it what you may, but there's a communication, a communion, becoming one with the elements, the earth, and I could just sit here for 10 minutes or longer and try to explain to you all these things, and they probably will not make sense unless you try it. So my invitation right now is to do a simple Google search of what ayahuasca is, its history, the medical research that has been done on ayahuasca in the past 30 years. And if you're anything like me, you might be happily surprised or intrigued or interested. And maybe ask yourself the question, why doesn't everybody know about this? And that's what I wanted to share tonight. Yes, it is nighttime right now where I am. I am in New Hampshire. And well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and take care. Goodbye.